The observation deck is a breathtaking view. You can almost see the entire dream edge at a glance. Not an easy place to find. The person who introduced you to it truly values your friendship by sharing this view. The memories you created with the girl are too many to count. Whether they were happy or otherwise, they will be part of you like an oatcake roll, eaten and ended up in your belly. The previously mixed emotions have gradually disappeared, replacing with a palette of serenity, a nice sky of reality unstreaked by shooting stars. You know that both of you have a mission to complete, being it the dreamscape or reality. To this end, you two are forced to go separate paths towards your pre-obtained destinies. When all this is over, you will see each other again. This is what you believe. You hope she will be safe and well then. Angry Gear, Sky and you. Sad Gear too. Let me throw my hat in the ring for this. And nah, that's okay. I thought I'd at least try. I got one more try though. Let's see. I wasn't meant to be. Hey Welt, how's it going? I figured as much. I haven't lost a 50-50 in a while in character banner. Oh well, going back to saving. What's an E1 Welt do anyways? After Welt uses his Ultima, his abilities are enhanced the next 2 times he loses basic hacker skill. Additionally, deals damage to the target equal to 50% of his basic attack multiplier or 80% of his skill damage multiplier respectively.
New adventures, new friends. Great, isn't it?
No, it's not. Whatever. I wasn't too crazy about Firefly anyways, so that's what I get. Achievement. Revisit the sacred place between the sky and you. Wait, what else did I get? Oh, E3 Misha.
The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
I thought if I revisit that area, I thought I'd get myself a Firefly, but no. Anyways, hey, what's up dudes, Isaiah here. Welcome back to more Honking the Star Rails. Nah, Honkai Star Rail. Nice. You get it. Last time we defeated Sunday and got out of the world of Enna's Dream, which is the name of that Aeon of Order that perished a long time ago. And now we're continuing on after this game had an update about like a week or 2 ago. At the time of recording, it's been 2 weeks. And now we're going back to revisit our hotel room. Certainly has some time has passed since then.
Wake up! Wake up!
I didn't know I was asleep, March.
Hey, wake up! The sun's frying your butt.
My butt. Girl? I'm in water.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
Sorry. This conversation is such deja vu.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over. Even though it's been a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony. I'm so jealous that you got a good night's sleep. I was
Not really.
traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
I'm to Stellaron.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
Sounds about right.
The family's official statement was like, the Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After all, they can't just reveal the truth about the Order. Now all the major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting. Everyone's waiting for you, so hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Right then.
After all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
This is a Radiant Feldspar?
It's a massive airship, and it's awesome. I heard it's never shown to the public. Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now, aren't we?
I suppose. Knowing more about the current state in Penacony.
The was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories. The family's official statement.
Oh, you say the same thing.
That now all the major lineages.
Okay. What happened to you in Anna's dream?
Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into this sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my
Tentacle.
memories. But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared. And then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right? Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece of cake.
Go meet up with the others.
Let's go! We've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jewel Hostelry.
By the way, like always, I will include the trailer version for 2.3 in the description below, as well as any Firefly videos that came out from the official YouTube channel of Honkai Star Rail for reference. If you care to look at that kind of stuff, it will be in the description. Be like the first thing you see before my artist information and Zolo's YouTube channel.
How extravagant.
Hey!
Just like Epsilon. How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
You already asked that when we first got here.
Yeah, and you said no.
Good to see you again, Bae.
But after all this
And also
madness,
Firefly.
I'd say you've grown fond of it. Just a heads up, you're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile. And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam. That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
Indeed. In Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life. Still, it'd be quite inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
I knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace. Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
Thank you.
No problem, Miss Samuel. I love this fake name. Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Well, you know my script isn't over yet.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities. How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens. right?
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind, and no words will dissuade you. Anyway, Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin. She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else. You know better about fashion than I do.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out. There's tons of options at OT Mall. Do you think she'll like trinkets, like hair accessories or brooches?
Those sound more like something for young girls. Maybe you should keep them for yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Got it. He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me. I won't do anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world for myself. I want to buy some oat cake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last. But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it. That's not written in the script, right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
Topaz POV. Oh yeah, I forgot. Most of the IPC is still here, hanging around.
Welcome, Director Topaz. The family ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet. It'll be a while before the conference starts, I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle. The family really knows how to make things look impressive. I thought they would choose a more formal and low-key location for the conference. I didn't expect them to go with a luxury airship.
About this, Director, I've asked around. This airship, named the Radiant Feldspar, belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew. The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand. This influential figure either has their own ambitions and wants to reach a preliminary agreement, or they plan to put pressure on us to make us back off.
Oh, your mind is always so sharp, Director Topaz. And when the big boss arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious. Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean, really serious.
Oh yeah, Jade.
Got it.
He's new.
Thank you for the reminder, Director.
That was a big ass lag. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. I have no idea if there's any fight here or not, so we'll find out. Trotter in the bath. Wait, is this guy...
Does that hurt?
Oh no, he's immune. That's funny because the Trotter's like telling me there's a couple Trotters here. I was just sitting in a corner. Yeah, besides continuing on the story, how you guys doing? Hope you dudes are doing well. Tried pulling out Firefly's banner earlier. As you saw. I got like 9 more days being around, and then Jade is gonna be up soon.
Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while. Such a bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
Yes, I won't mess with teams too much right now because I might not be any fighting.
Oh, are you hungry, Numby? Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Toss a potato fry sundae to Numby. Dude, toss him a burger. Be let out an earnest cry as the float disc burger can't satisfy its appetite.
There. Don't be so greedy. Leave some for the other guests.
I imagine if you're in a dream world, you probably could eat as much as you want without gaining anything. Any negatives from it. What the hell's with all these buttons?
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all? Huh. Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
It was, am I forgetting her name?
Safety, please stay away from those objects.
For my
Sparkle.
safety?
God, I couldn't remember Sparkle for a minute. It's been a hot minute.
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets. According to those involved, he said something like, "Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode." Luckily, no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Has anyone actually tried pressing it?
What will happen if you press it? Hasn't anyone actually tried?
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one thing in common. They're terrified of death. Anyway, the family will deal with these things. Please,
Yeah, they
keep
are.
your distance.
Numby? You got stuck on something. Hold on, family attendee. I'll get you in a minute. My pet pig has found a chest, and I actually heard it. Another one right over there, too.
Oh, great stuff.
Already ahead of you, Numby.
Hard work pays off.
Got it. Another one? Where? Hold on. Time out for a hot minute.
Watch yourselves. Don't you dare.
Oh, it's like 3 right next to each other. Awesome. Alright, now go to the attendee.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic.
So we're on a
Investment
cruise ship,
Company.
yeah?
It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Feldspar is owned by Mr. Oti Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family. Mr. Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh, so it's owned by Old Oti himself. No wonder this ship is so lavishly decorated.
Indeed, Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. please allow me to continue my introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
Following the previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed. So, Mr. Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Ah, well, that would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him. Thank you for explaining matters to me. Goodbye. Hello? The Talent Motivation Department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end? I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys. The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up? In my opinion, you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been looking forward to working with you. Never imagined this day would come so soon. Is there trouble?
I know.
You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
It's been a while, Madam Jade. I'm honored to
Madam
have
Jade,
the opportunity to
alright.
work with you.
You're still so formal, aren't you? Forget about the hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need you to be at your best. Especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error. As sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
I believe Old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with Old Oti beforehand, and gauge our opponent's boundaries, our future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest. As long as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires. It's similar to the power struggles within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
After the downfall of the Yoke family, Old Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
Pretty clear. Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarilo case.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work. Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting.
So you guys are negotiating thing.
Remember,
That's
our
why you're
goal
here.
is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Let's get going. By the way, I have no idea how long the story is, so we'll see where we're at in like an hour and 30 minutes from now.
Welcome aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies.
That's Oti.
Please, have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
This guy's looking like a pimp. Look at him. Got like just rings and everything on him. Oh, you're making me walk slow. Excuse me, sir. Thanks. Don't worry about it.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Oti Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead. Since I invited you IPC ambassadors on board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort.
Yeah, it looks like an elf,
almost
kind
got
of.
himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create an opportunity for you IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive. Let's assume your assumptions are correct, Mr. Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
The part of this guy seems pretty chill.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony. If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent the IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
One of our P45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
Oh, we are in the sky.
Going public?
I see.
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe. Starting today, anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose. This reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order.
Yeah.
Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. The Alfalfa family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities, and that the family remains confident in its future.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight. And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr. Alfalfa. Please allow Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Of course. Take your time, dear ladies.
Back to us.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador. He said it was to return.
Venturine.
It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within. Instead of falling into a situation where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I don't think the followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims in all of this. For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste. There you are. Did you rest well?
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
Nah, it's cool. Where's Himiko?
She went to negotiate with the family as a representative of the crew. She'll contact us once her arrangements are ready.
After Enna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
The mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
And what about Sunday?
He'll face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
So we probably won't see him for a while.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process. While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep. Well, they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again. Here's a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze to all of you.
Yeah, Saban. Hello again.
Yeah, it's good to see you all again. Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion.
Most likely.
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
We'll stay a bit longer, but not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music? Atmosphere? Maybe a special drink to honor those who are not here. Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique, as we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace, and to Gallagher.
It's a music soundtrack. Up
Ready to
Saban.
mix your drink?
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute.
Sure, we can wait.
Wait a minute. Talk to Walt first.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling.
Dialogue options.
Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
What happened to Sunday and
One
Robin?
bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
I figured as much. When did Order infiltrate
Since
Penacony?
the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster.
Right.
That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Yeah, the whole Enna's dream is like the Aeon. The Aeon of Order. Before it was deceased prior to the actual. Oh, they were assimilated into Zype. That's what happened to the Order. Basically. Did the IPC make any moves?
Venturing
That's what I mean to say.
efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
That's good. What happened to you and Anna's dream?
It was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind.
Hey, me too.
When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
Background was in my dreams too. Also, I wish I could have saw what you were seeing, Welt.
The
That sounds
conclusion of a
awesome.
journey can often be sorrowful.
Seeing your past friends
All
and
we
shit.
do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
So far, I think it is. Hey, Daniel.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
What about the Express?
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
What happened to Enna Street? Or what happened to you in Enna Street?
Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the five of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
The Order incident in Penacony a unique case?
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
That's all for
Like I
now.
said, we'll go and see.
Thanks for your insight, Daniel.
Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Who else is here? Oh, March.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift.
Like what?
So I unwrapped it and found out it was a button
Uh-oh.
with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. This sounds terrifying.
Did you press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that? By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby
Sparkle.
hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started. I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
We'll be fine. Also, Billboard in Love? Oh. I see. Those two monsters from that event. Anything with these two. Alright, back to you, Saban. Yeah, I think we're ready. What happened to Gallagher,
I'm not
anyways?
sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Perhaps. Alright, let's get to
Before we
mixing.
start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Did I not talk to everyone? No, I did. Alright, never mind.
Ready to mix your drink?
Just double checking.
Before we start.
No need, let's get
Alright,
started.
As you wish. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
It's a sweet.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous, sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering
Ratios, you say?
taste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Actually mixing. Oh, yeah. Wow, this is throwback. Like, wait a minute, we did this. Less ice. Cream jam. Oh, it gives you the base stuff. Wait, sweet milk cream. Was that there? I don't remember that one. Oh, it's probably just for this drink specifically. Is that all I do? No. Yep. Creative freedom will spread far and wide amongst the stars. Its legacy will also be a timeless in the pastoral songs. Nice. It's a nice
Words
drink.
always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done.
That's pretty deep, Saban.
Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
I am getting attacks. Oh, Himiko. Make our way to the Radiant Felspire. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet up at the Alf pool at the stern. Alright, I'll catch you later. I'm on my way. By the way, what are you doing on the Radiant Felspire, Miss Himiko? It's a secret for now. Be patient, you'll find out on this opening ceremony. Sure thing. A wonderful life. Check that achievement. Visit the parching coat toasting the honey dye tomorrow. Thanks for the free stellar jade. Alright, Saban. Guess we'll see you later.
Well, then take this with you.
How's the drink?
I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
We will.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of, so let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Yeah. Back to the IPC.
Old Oti is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Oti Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be.
God, there's a chest there too.
Should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes.
The only quality
Despite
asset I'm
its
looking
recent
at.
Calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious. But what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Aventurine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my topaz stone to cover for you. It's like one big elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin?
Oh shit, I'm Jade.
She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Poison Sweet Dew. I can't look at your stuff, can I? Nope, I can't. Ah, come on. I get the character's not out yet, so we can't even see. Nice whip. Chest. What do you guys have to say? What was your dream again? Back then we were both ambitious, but now we've succumbed to the material world. You still made a coveted poet. Where's my dreams? As long as it's been forgotten. Strange. Also, got a band going on here. Not really playing any music. Robin.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Sorry, Miss Robin.
Miss Jade, greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival.
Wait, is that really
has been
her?
moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some
Or
preparations.
Sparkle.
How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Almost got such lovely eyes. Once we go down over there. So yeah, this is just a giant airship then. That's freaking cool. Also, burp. More birds. Captain's orders. Hard to port. Full speed ahead. Hands on deck. I think I hear something. Turn the wheel? I'm the new captain now. Many a storm on weather and safety. I'll sail you all through. Ah, I forgot to recruit a new crew member. Tweet tweet. A captain without a ship? How embarrassing. And here, I was so excited. Oh no, I can feel my cheeks burn. I'm gonna go bury my head under the wings for a while. Just pretend none of that ever happened. And don't tell the other birds. Your secret's safe with me. There's a puzzle in there I'm seeing. Can't open this door right now, so I'm assuming I'll have to come back here as a trailblazer. Another chest. Actually, how many chests are here? 18. On this tiny cruise ship? Okay, I shouldn't say it's tiny. Actually, can I go open everything else up? Like, can I actually go down and open up those waypoints? I have a feeling it's gonna suck me in. No? This. I don't think so. I think it's gonna... I think the door's locked over there. If it sucks me in, we'll see. No? Alright. Let's look around, actually, for a hot minute. Why not? Instead of just continuing on the story like nothing. The space anchor is open. This is pretty snazzy. Look at this room. Dude, I would love a scene like that. You got a bath in here? To go back to the real world? That'd be a nice place to be in. The lighting on the stage is so bright. Why is everyone staring at me? I don't know any magic tricks, so can someone else take over? Help! Did I just shiver? Why is everyone staring at me? Could it be I put a clock on my hands in reverse? Hang on, I'll fix that for you, buddy. Seem like you're a little distressed. Back to this. Back to puzzling. A feeling. Hold on. Oh, I see. I think. Okay, wait. It's been a hot minute since I've done puzzles. That's gotta go all the way down there. This gotta go over. I'm gonna walk until... Wait, no. There we go. I was almost right. Feel like I'm close to something, but I'm missing something at the same time. Never mind, there it is. Yeah, that was a hot minute. Alright, hold on. We still got one more, or two more actually. Now I think... There we go. Just gonna say, I think I gotta build that bridge this way. There we go. That middle part was tricky, but the last part was not too. Oh, we can. Ugh, my dials feel heavy. What was I doing just now? Oh, magic countdown. The schedule for the hall. Alright, it's been arranged. All the performance will go ahead and as scheduled. Please enjoy a wonderful time aboard the airship. I wonder if boss has listened to the next schedule up yet. Or listed the next schedule up, yeah. Oh, and a projector too? Shit, all the games you can play on that? I would explain why that movie thing was standing right there. We'll, yeah, we'll do this one too. Ernest departed ticker. Oh, it's you, Esteemed guest. Thank you for saving me. As a token of my gratitude, I'd like you to hear a secret. 3 buddies and I make it a half the contributor that keeps up the airship running. If you could repair all 4 of us, you'll make the one who contributes the other half. I'll remember that. A different guy might be here to help you with that. More stellar jade. Alright, we'll check out the main area probably when we're actually here. I just wanted to see what was up in this actual section. Anyways, back to the story.
Thank
What's
you
up,
for your
dude?
patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured
Dude,
out
Old Oti
something
would be a
already,
cool,
Miss Jade?
chill guy to have weed with. I'm telling you.
Where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz says something else to take care of.
Seems like a
We'll
chill
be
dude.
seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and
I feel like you're gonna do something.
Do you believe what I said, Oti? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn Alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that will never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with finance.
Do you really?
Starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
Right.
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, Old Oti. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me.
Just like that.
Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table. Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express.
The wedding
one
tomato.
of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express
5%?
and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
It's true. If everything can remain peaceful, that'd be great. Back to the room, Topaz. I hear a chest. No, my ears are broken. I think it's the space anchor I'm hearing.
Old Oti is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When Old Oti answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and take over. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something, but that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Oh, another guest. With Firefly. Place is pretty nice, to be honest. Really fancy. Dude, is that a giant shrimp on that table I just saw? Or crawfish or whatever?
Way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship?
Pawn shop that grants wishes? That sounds nice.
I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Actually, let me check something real quick. Alright, it seems like we got a little more. And then we got this next section right here. So I'll go until this next section is filled out. I think we'll stop there. From what I heard, this next story part is like 4 hours long in total, or at least what I've seen on other streamers and also voice actors that play this game. The people that voice this game actually play it. And I remember, well, I didn't see Molly's stream, which was the voice actress for Sela, but she had around like 4 hours, almost 5 hours. But I didn't see it because I didn't want to be spoiled. But that's the total amount I saw, so we're just gonna go until that next section fills up. And if there's more, then I'll save that for next episode. These story things are a little long because there's a lot of POV switching, a lot of storytelling, which is fine. Oh yes, Firefly. We can check her, alright? Because she's released? Ah, no. Alright, we'll just keep everything the same with her then. I doubt there'll be any fighting. This would be a great place to take a vacation in. I mean, look at the Look at everything. The little cruise ship in the air. Also, there's a chest right here. Might as well grab that.
No danger detected.
Robin.
But never let your guard down.
Right. Oh, there she is. Speaking of Robin.
Is that him? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So yeah.
By the way, there's one more thing.
I didn't mean to cut her off there.
Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family. As a token
I
of
don't think
gratitude
you're
for the
Robin.
contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Sounds like something a Sparkle would do.
Miss Robin.
Sus. Calling it Sparkle right there, man.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she
Lady
offers
Bonajade's place.
special services there.
Bus
I've
services,
marked
hey
the pawn
now.
shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Damn, just like
Lady
that.
Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
Oh, you have a
Was it from
sword, don't you?
Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her. Inspection complete.
Dude, I hope we get to see more of Silverwolf. I can't wait for, like, we get to a point where we have to go to Punk Lore or something like that. That would be sick. Only because I'm just want to hear more voice lines from her. He's lost? Well, let's look around for a bit. Might as well, right? There's a puzzle up here. Dear guests, want to change rooms? Move somewhere else that's more interesting? The bed sheet's on the floor and the pillow is on the ceiling. I've opened the Soul Glad bottle for you in advance. Let all the carbonation out. It's bound to be flavorless now. Don't you feel most guest rooms are too mundane? It's dull to have needy iron bed sheets and properly arranged items. Isn't it better to have some excitement? Bro, you are giving me a vibe I don't know if I want to vibe with. You're sending me mixed signals, bro. Ah. Okay, well, I'm assuming it's supposed to go like this at first. Maybe not. Oh, here, there's this one. Sorry, that's driving you nuts. Wacky ass sound effects. Oh, there we go. Like, wait a minute. Something ain't right. This needs to be over. Just like that. That was easy. Speed run. Speed run. Let's go. That was a quick one. That was way faster than the old one. I thought I was losing my mind for a minute. No, still got it. Weaken. Ah, I feel dizzy. That's what it feels like when my dial is missing a piece. I wonder, I haven't forgot how about work matters. The stuffing of the pillow needs to be changed. Only has sweet dreams if they sleep on a soft pillow. That's true. From now on, I'll assure that the rooms are clean. Clean are the cleanest and most comfortable. After all, everyone wants to have a peaceful dream. I still remember the duties that boss assigned me. Excuse me. Before I started recording this, I actually had like a root beer float. It was pretty good. I was actually craving a root beer float. And I got on my e-bike and just went to my store. A grocery store nearby. The telescope over here feels a bit redundant. It even needs needs to gaze upon the stars when you are surrounded by it. You don't understand, so you decide to use a telescope. Scenery throughout the telescope is vast, so vast that it even invokes some delusions in you. Floating amongst the clouds for too long would physically make one in the clouds, which isn't necessarily a good thing. After admiring for too long, you start feeling dizzy. Maybe you change an angle, or stop looking altogether. You decide. Why don't you look to the left? After fiddling with it for a moment, the telescope lens aims at an object in the auto zooms. Everything seems so small from this angle. Even the building in Penacony's 12th hour looked like cheese piece, where you get a sense of all a buzz for some reason. Look to the right. The scenery throughout the telescope is vast, and even evokes some delusions in you. Floating amongst the clouds for too long will physically make one in the clouds, which isn't necessarily a good thing. Admiring for too long. Look to the right again. Telescope lens focal length reaches maximum after continuously zooming in and out. You squint, look at the ship impinged, suddenly realizing in the truly eye-catching, even high up in the sky, it's a pity that the plane design can't you paint something on it? A crew member might know about this. Whistle coolly? A burp? Oh, continue whistling. There's a balloon there. There's sounds of wings flapping. Are you calling for me? Do you know me? I think I hear something. Ah, it turns out I was mistaken. Tweet, are you singing? I thought it was my companions calling for me. Then there's nothing else. I'll be off. Tweet, tweet. Don't you have to keep talking to me? I don't know what to say. I should head back. Goodbye. Later, burp. Insatiable cities. Use a telescope on the radiant feldspar. Well, the more we get these done, the less I'll have to come back here and look at these things. I just wanted that chest, but that works too. Also, excuse me, just gotta yank this bird out from this lamp. I think that's what it is. Gossiping bird. Why'd you pull me out? I just came to the good part of the story. There's something here that feels invisible. Humans won't mind if I listen, right? I don't think they have a rule against it. Treat. A few days ago, I saw someone swear that they would never tell their friends a secret to anyone, then immediately spilled the beans onto someone else. Tweet. Oh no, I can feel someone staring at me. Tweet. I hate this kind of attention. I'm out of here. Goodbye. We gotta bring the latest gospel to all the friends now. I hope you didn't tell that bird your bank account information. That would be dreadful. Oh no, he knows my social security number. Anyways, let's get back onto the story since we just looked around for a little bit. In here. Oh wait, find the trailblazer. Oh no, hold on. Hold up a minute, I just realized. Jade's in that room. And I hear another chest. If there's an option to do something, we should do it. The trailblazer walked up here, right? Us? We walked up here? Oh, there's my guy.
If I win, your chest is mine.
Ayo?
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Oh, now we can find Lady Bonajade. That was for an achievement. That could be missed. Encounter the Astro Express unexpectedly. What happens if I try to get close and try to get that chest?
It's not the best time to do that. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Ah, okay. That arcade machine right there, I'll have to remember that for later because there's actually a new event tied to that. That's around for a very long time, so we got all the time in the world to do that. Oh yeah, don't worry, we're gonna be on time with stuff this time around, I promise you that. Alright, let's get through here. Jade.
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
Well, if I don't want to do any of that.
Jade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop.
She locked her door.
Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
Wait a minute. We're here. Daniel, and there's our guy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Non-hung and Void Ranger Jive.
What?
Don't change the words.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Seems like Firefly's got her own mission to deal with right now. Of course, she can hang out with us. Again, excuse me if you heard that. Heard me hiccup just now. That float's starting to fight back in my stomach. What's up, Stacy?
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Damn.
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
Oh, what? Oh shit, I'm actually playing this. Origami Bird Clash. It's a matching 3 battle game where you have to match and clear fruits within a certain number of moves, increasing the Origami Bird's combat power. At the end of the turn, the system will calculate damage based on the combat power's difference in the opponent's HP. If the opponent's HP is reduced to 0, you'll win. Oh my god, it's Candy Crush. Clear fruits increase the bird's combat power. Each cycle has a limited number of moves, and the cycle ends upon running out of moves. Please do your best to boost the birdie the combat power. I will try my best. Dude, this is like freaking... it's like freaking Candy Crush. Or it's, Honey Pop, if you've ever played that. That's an interesting game. Damn, kill that bird. We'll be seeing that more down the road with an event in the future. That's cool to let you play that.
I actually won!
Yeah, you're welcome.
This can't be. You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true. Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me. Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
That was one of her customers. Did she really win that, or did we? Yeah, I can't wait till we do that event. That'll be fun. Because I hear you can play with other people. I was like, ooh.
I've
prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out. Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning.
Cymophane?
How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del? Will you go out with me? I will. Really? I mean, really? I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will. Wonderful. My wish has actually come true. So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours. Yeah, let's go.
Aw, that was cute. This guy.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside.
What?
Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Is it me? Yeah. I'm just hanging out with the birds. That's funny. Our guy's hanging out with the birds. Hold on, now I gotta go look. I gotta make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Alright.
Calm down already.
Just like, can you please stop?
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry.
I like how Firefly's just like, I can't. I want to talk and see him again, but I can't. That's funny. I'm gonna talk to this dude.
Yeah,
and then it happened.
right. I've got him.
It's funny.
He's been hiding at the moment of soul in Pinacone, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. We'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
Walker hangs up the phone and drops a fuel spread out of his deep mental construct eye sockets. Those are tears of Inteleron. Intelerons can cry?
Did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Well, pawn has many meanings. But also, I feel like there's some repercussions that are going to be added. Even though these people have their dreams, I feel like it's going to fall through or something. Still sus. Remember, IPC lady. I don't fully trust them. I never did anyways. Especially with Topaz and Bellabog.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Del was from a wealthy family,
Here we
He
go.
was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Del will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep the relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy.
Did all that for a chick.
A lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again.
Damn.
She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memory
why he was crying?
detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
Damn.
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to,
Silverwolf.
she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside.
So, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, no, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kind of curious to see who Diamond actually is, or she looks like, or all these 10 people.
So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void.
Emanator preservation, huh?
Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Turns out,
Oh, interesting.
the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate. Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look.
Kind of glad we get to hear our guys speak a little bit.
This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
Especially when you get to hear Kaelus's VA. But I think for now we will be stopping things there. Let me just double check on the missions. I really, by the way, I really like this. Seeing this whole timeline of like events play out. It's really nice because then I can just click on this and check all this. We got this much done and we still have more to go about. But that's going to be it for next time. I'm going to leave it off here. I know there's a lot of story, a lot of dialogue stuff. But hey, this is how it is sometimes. We're progressing as much as we possibly can. But thank you so much for joining me on this. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. And you were just checking out the channel for a short time. Still appreciate you coming in and poking your head around. If you'd like to support our artists, they're both in the information description below, both Stella and Hanako. Hanako streams pretty regularly, so if you want to check her out sometimes, definitely check her out on Twitch when you can. Also, check out Zolo if you can. He does YouTube as well. He plays his own kind of games, so if there's something that you don't find interesting here, I'm sure he'll have something for you. And if not, hey, come back here. Come back and hang out with me some more, you know? But anyways, thank you so much. Appreciate all the love and support. I will see you guys next time. See you.